right, peace and blessings, y'all. Hope you're feeling blessed, feeling amazing. I know it's kind of early. It's almost about 3 a.m. Eastern time, right? But yeah, I like to get my day started early, and especially if I can't sleep. I just like to get up and get after it, right? So I know there's some of y'all that feel the same way. Some of y'all gonna be up right now, looking for ways to make money online and going after your goals. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Right. So first, I want to start by saying thank God for another day. Thank God for you guys, the ones that come through and show good energy regularly. Thank you for the ones that don't. Thank you for my family. Thank you for everything that I have, everything I know I will have. All my appendages work, all my organs are working, I have my health and the right mindset. I have clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, shelter over my head, fresh water, fresh food to eat. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I have this platform to be able to share this value with you guys. And yeah, I got this opportunity to be able to make money all from my phone. So I'm very blessed, very grateful. All right. So with that being said, day 14, becoming a millionaire using AI to sell digital products. All right. So those of you that already been following me, you've already seen this presentation. Right? I probably sound like a broken record at this time, but what this is going to do is program you. Right. It's going to program you for this 3-step method. Eventually, it's going to hit you. Right. It's going to hit you and it's going to click like it did for me. Right. It took me to have to see a presentation like this a few times. Right. I had to watch it at least 5, 6, 7 times before I really comprehended what was going on. All right. So if you've been living under a rock, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you have been on social media, you see people posting these results of making money all from their phone. Right. People making a full-time income all from their phone by using AI to sell digital products. Right. And that's what I found. Right. That's the opportunity I found. Somebody showed me this and I invested the money, right, to learn the skill. And it started to work for me. Right. It started to work for me. And now that it's working for me, I want to show as many people as I can, right? I want to help as many people as I can to make this happen for them as well. Right. Because I know how it feels to be at your lowest of lows. I know how it feels to be living out of your car, living out of a hotel, living out of just going day to day, right? Jumping from couch to couch. I know how that feels to have nothing and to feel like nobody's there for you, feel like there's no way to bounce back, right? And when I was going through that, honestly, I didn't feel like living, right? I didn't feel like even trying anymore. I felt like life was over. Right? I was having suicidal thoughts. I was very depressed, very negative, right? Very low vibration. And I just didn't see a turnaround, right? I just couldn't see it. But just thank God that I had Jesus by my side, and he just gave me a paradigm shift, right? Gave me a perspective shift, and I started looking at things as if it was happening for me, not against me, right? Not to me. I started focusing on what I do have, not what I don't have. Right. So when you switch that focus and you start focusing on the things that you do have, it makes room for God to give you more. It pleases God for you to acknowledge that you do still have things, right? And stop focusing on what you don't have. Because most of us, we're thinking about what we don't have, right? We're thinking that we're not making money online. You're not where you want to be. You're thinking about what you don't want to happen, what you don't have, right? So whatever you focus on is what you are going to attract to you. Where your focus goes, the energy will grow. So the more, whatever you're focusing on, that's where the energy is going to grow at. If you focus on what you don't have, that's where your energy will grow, right? And then you continue to not have, and God will continue to take more away from you. If you focus on what you do have, right, then you'll start to see a change. So that's what I started to do in my time of my go through, right, when I hit my rock bottom. And things started to slowly change. Obviously, I'm not where I want to be right now, but things are definitely changing for me slowly but surely, right? And this is one way that I started to do it, right? This is a tool that I use, this 3-step method, using AI to sell digital products. All right, this literally saved my life. Okay. So I want to break it down to you. Step one is you need to find an offer, right? You need to find something that you can offer to people online for an exchange of money. And this can be multiple different things, right? But the thing that I found was digital products, right? Buying the master reseller rights to a digital product that's already been created for you. It's already proven to convert. Somebody already did the hard work, right? Put it all together and packaged it for you. Now all you got to do is buy the master reseller rights so that you can resell it back to the public and get paid instant commissions, right? So I'm paid instantly to my bank account every time I make a sale. Okay, so you got to find an offer. The offer that I found was a digital product. If you don't have the master reseller rights to a digital product, then you can go to noahgodsey.com, all right, and purchase the digital product, purchase the master reseller rights, and be able to start making money with me. All right. So something you need to keep in mind when you choose your digital product or service is that it needs to solve a problem. Right? If it's not solving a problem, pretty much you can expect to nobody to buy it, right? For nobody to buy it, because people are looking for ways to solve their problems. They're looking for a solution. Okay, so if you can provide a solution, you'll always be in business. You'll always be making money because people are always going to be looking for solutions to their problems, always, to the end of time. Okay, so needs to solve a problem. That's going to make it easier for you and always keep you in business. Okay, so make sure that it's solving a problem. The problem that my digital product is solving is there's a lot of marketers out there who can't make money online. They've been trying for years, and they definitely don't know how to incorporate AI, right, artificial intelligence, into their business. So that's the problem that my digital product solves. It shows you exactly how to make money online using AI, step by step. All right, so another thing is you need to make sure that it's of high quality. Okay, something that's high quality. You don't want something that was just slapped together overnight. You want something that is of high quality, right? The reason why is because your name, your brand, your reputation is on the line, and you want to be associated with something of high quality. Right? That's what you want people to think of when they think of you, when they think of your name, your brand, your reputation. It's very easy to tarnish that too. Very easy to ruin that. So you got to be careful, right? You got to really, really be careful about that. Another thing is, how much do you want to get paid per sale? Think about how much do you want to get paid per sale. Okay. If it's $10 that you want to make per sale, then get you a $10 digital product. If it's $100, then you need to find $100 digital product. If it's 1,000 plus, you got to find that higher ticket digital product, right? So ask yourself, how much do you want to make per sale? Whatever that number is, that's what you have to be willing to invest in yourself. Okay. So with my digital product, you're going to be making $200 instant commissions over and over. And it's actually, you don't even have to spend $200 to get started, right? You can use a firm or Afterpay or Klarna and pay even less than 200 to get started and start making 200 instant commissions right off the bat, right? So you'll be in profit on your first sale. Another thing you keep in mind is that the higher the ticket, the higher the quality of people you will attract to you. Okay, so keep that in mind. The higher the ticket, the higher the quality of people you will attract to you. The lower the ticket, the lower quality of people that you'll start to attract. You'll start to notice if you're in a really low ticket program, right? Something that's very low ticket to get into, you will attract a bunch of people who are only willing to invest that much money, right? They want to invest as little as possible and make the most money. Those are low quality people. High quality people don't care about the amount that they're investing, right? They'll invest a higher amount if it's going to solve their problem. Okay. So Keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that it takes the exact same energy and effort to make a $10 sale as it does to make $1,000 sale. The exact same process, exact same energy and effort. Okay. Step two is the system. You need to get a system in place, right? The system's going to take people through your business acquisition process. You want to make sure that you automate this as much as possible. Okay. And I want to take you guys through my business acquisition process. Okay. So, first thing people do is come to my capture page. They have to enter their email to get to the next page, right? So, enter their email. They'll also be sent a free guide. Okay. It's just like a little gift from me. All right. So, they enter their email. They come to the sales page. Okay. From here, they can scroll down, watch the videos, da, da, da. Okay. And then they can click buy now to check out the price. Okay. So $200 one time, right? This is a one-time payment to buy the master reseller rights. So like I said, they can even come here and start for less. If you click on affirm, it's going to allow you to start for $18.05, right? You can start your online business for $18, less than a large pizza. $18, and you could still make 200 instant commissions, right? So for that first month, you're going to pay 18, and then in between that 30 days, you're going to make some sales. If you don't, then you probably weren't applying yourself, right? You weren't applying these three-step method. You didn't go through the guide, set everything up, and do what the guide tells you to do, right? But all you need is one sale. You make one sale, you're, what is that? Almost $80 in profit off of your first sale, right? Of just spending $18. So yeah, you can use Affirm. You also can use Afterpay or Klarna, but yeah, it's going to make it less to even start. Okay, so once you do that, once they make their payment, then they are redirected to the guide, right? So there's 12 different guides inside of this package. It's going to teach you how to earn daily and residual income with AI, right? So you'll be automatically redirected here. Okay, automatically redirected here after your payment. Very, very key that you set up your system this way, right? You don't want to have to manually get people access. It's just going to take too long and it's going to burn you out. All right. So that's my business acquisition process. What you need to understand about your system is that the money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow up. Okay. The money is in the list, but the fortune is in the follow up. What does that mean? This means that there's going to be money in building your list from your capture page, right? So this page here, I'll show you guys, right? This page here is the capture page that you want to put in front of your sales page. People must enter their email. Once they enter their email, they're entered into your list, right? Which is followed up with on automation. So the money's in that list. So building that list of potential buyers, and some of those people will be buyers, right? When you build that list, there's money in it because now if you go to a different opportunity, you can promote that same opportunity to that list that's been proven to convert. Okay. And there's going to be money in that list. The bigger the list, the more money there's going to be in that list. All right. But this second part of the sentence is the most important. The fortune's in the follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. Okay. I want that stamped in your brain. I want that. I want to really stress that, right? The fortune's in the follow up because most people think that the fortune's in just building the list, right? Just off of sending people to your site for one time off the first site and that everybody's going to buy it. And that's not how it works. And that's not what I want you to expect. Because if you expect that, then when it doesn't happen, you're going to want to quit. And it's not going to happen that way, right? For some people, it does. For some people, they run one campaign, they show their opportunity to people one time, and everybody converts on the first site. It does happen. I've seen people get rich overnight from a bunch of people buying off the first site, first click, right? but it doesn't happen for everybody. Most people, you're going to run a campaign, you're going to try to promote, and majority of people are not going to join. Like out of 10 people, maybe 1 to 2 people may join off the first site. Okay, so that's what you should expect. The fortunes and the follow up, following up with people, right? That's why it's so key to have that follow up series in place. So, right when people enter their email, they're entered into that follow up series on automation, and yeah, they're just followed up with, right, automatically, day in and day out. And eventually, those people will convert. All right. So, my millionaire mentor told me it usually takes about 7 to 21 interactions to increase your conversion rate to 75%. Okay. 7 to 21 interactions. However, you have to create these interactions, whether it's through email, going live, webinars, in person, whatever, right? However, you have to create these interactions is what you need to do. So that's what you need to focus on. This is what you can control. You can't control when people are going to be ready to buy. You can't. All right. So don't stress yourself out about that. What you should worry about is how are you going to create these interactions? Right? And will everybody take 7 to 21 times? No. Some people will take 2 times. Some people will take 100 times, right? You just never know. I had somebody join me the other day. She said, Noah, I've been watching you for about 3 years. I finally have the money and I'm ready to go. Where do I sign up? Right. But that was after 3 years. So imagine how many interactions I caused with her in between those 3 years, right? So you just never know when people will be ready. You just have to continue to stay consistent, keep a good attitude, and just continue to create those interactions, right? Continue to follow with people. So step 3, traffic. All right, traffic. So I have traffic down to a science, and I had to start off with organic traffic, right? Freeways, and had to work my way up to being able to invest in the paid traffic. All right, but you can go about traffic 2 ways: paid traffic or organic traffic. Paid traffic is going to be things like social media ads, solo ads, influencer marketing, marketing team, things like that. All right, basically any way that you had to pay to get people to your site is going to be paid traffic. And that's all it is. You're just paying to get a boatload of people to your site really fast. So obviously, if you're getting more people to your site, the more money you can make, the faster you'll make it. All right, so paid traffic really like fast tracks your results. It is going to cost daily though, right? There's going to be a daily budget. So I would say have at least $5 to $10 per day set aside for 30 days straight. So you can run a campaign for a good 30 days. You'll get some sales. You'll get the demographics that you need, all that data, right? That you're trying to get, because that's really all it's about at first. It's not really about getting sales at first. It's just about getting that data so you can get more targeted on your traffic. Okay. And really hone in on the exact person that your offer converts with. All right. You're trying to get that data. You're trying to get the demographics, the location, the gender, the age group, the interests of those people, right? That's what you're trying to figure out at first. It's not so much about trying to get the most sales, although that's a plus, right? If you get sales and you know it's a winning ad, and you can double down. All right. But understand it's going to cost daily, but it's going to take very little energy, effort, and time, right? You just got to basically set up the paid traffic. Or if you hire people to do it for you, that's even less energy, effort, and time. All right. But you are going to pay daily. All right. So be ready for that. Organic traffic is the other way. This is going to be through social media, free classified sites, posting on YouTube, etc., things like that, right? Any free way that you can get traffic to your site is going to be organic traffic, right? And that's how I had to start off because I didn't have the money when I first started. So you got to do what you got to do, right? Build that organic traffic, and yeah, just really stick to it. Find you one platform, right? So if you're going to do Facebook, stick to Facebook and master that. Get the organic traffic flowing with that. And then when you have it automated, move to the next social media platform or your next source, right? Maybe you want to focus on YouTube, making videos, right? But whatever it is, just choose one organic traffic source, and then once you have that up and going, right, the organic traffic is flowing, your engagement is high, then you can move to another platform. I wouldn't try to do a bunch of different sources at one time, right? Because your energy is going to be going in too many directions. So yeah, just focus on mastering one, building one, and then move to the next. It's not going to cost you any money, right? Organic traffic is not going to cost money, but you will pay in energy and effort and time. Right? It's going to take a little bit more energy, effort, and time than paid traffic because you're doing this organically, but it will pay off, right? Once you start getting that engagement high and you start getting conversions up, organic traffic is lovely because you don't have to spend any ad spend, right? So everything's profit. But it really just comes down to consistency, right? This C word. Who can be consistent with this 3-step method? Who can be consistent in following up with people? Who can be consistent running traffic in this whole system, right? Keeping your system running. If you can be consistent with this, if you can be self-disciplined enough to make yourself do things that you don't really feel like doing every day, then this will work for you. If you're self-motivated, okay, you have a good attitude and you can maintain a good attitude, then this is going to be for you. If not, then this is not for you. Okay. But if you are that type of person, go ahead and go to noahgodsey.com so you can get the master reseller rights to the same digital product that taught me this high income skill. Okay. And you're going to go through step by step. Okay. Through this guide, right? There's 12 different guides inside of this package. So you go through each guide. By the time you go through it and you follow the directions with the videos, then you'll have your system set up and you'll be ready to go. Right. So yeah, hopefully you guys got value from this. Share this. If you're watching on YouTube, click that link in the description and let's get started. Go ahead and send me a text once you get the master reseller rights, all right, to that number that I left in the description. If you're watching on Facebook, comment the word ready and I'll reach out to you, help you get set up. All right. So hope you guys got value. You know what got you here, Mr. Laptop Lifestyle. If you didn't know, now you know all I'm trying to do is grow. Like I always say, make the rest of it the best of it. I'll meet you at the top because that bottom is way too crowded. Let's go.